All right, if we could just come up to a seated posture. Begin our warm up. Connect the sit bones down to the earth. Allow the spine to be tall. Just start to connect to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. As you inhale, allow the spine to grow tall. And as you exhale, allow your hips to sink a little deeper into the earth. Just calling upon ourselves to align with our breath. Give yourself permission to be present in your practice right here, right now. If you like, you may set an intention for your practice today. And one big final exhale. Allow the shoulders to come down away from the ears. We'll inhale, take the arms above the head. Exhale, reach. Starting our seated flow, inhale, arms rise. Exhale and reach. Good, remember to stay connected to the earth as you do so. And reach tall. In and out. Good, a little bit more side bend as we begin to warm the body. Good, continue to stay revolved open to the sky. And now let's add in that twist, opposite hand to knee and right behind center of the spine. Beautiful, inhale, arms rise and exhale, opposite side. Just a gentle twist here as we begin to warm up the body. Breathing up, exhale and twist. Arms rise and twist. Good, one more time to each side. And hold this one for a breath. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fully and completely. Beautiful, inhale, arms rise. With the exhale, we will hinge hip forward. So keep hips connected to the earth. Reach the arms out long, allow the head to come down toward the chest. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, back and behind. Chest opens. Good, chest, throat, all open. Good, beautiful, inhale, arms rise. We'll do that again, hinge hipping forward. Good, reaching the fingertips a little more. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, back and behind. And open that chest, pull the shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Hands come down to meet at heart center. Beautiful. Let's come to a standing posture, mountain pose. Top of the mat for me, please. Ground your feet down into the earth. Toes are wide. Feet are hip distance to shoulder width apart. Good. Engage quadriceps. Pull the belly button in. Shoulders roll back and down. Good. Tall through the spine. Eye gaze right on the horizon. Inhale, take the arms above the head. Exhale, we're going to a crescent move. Good. Little bigger lateral bend here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, opposite side. One more time, rising up. Exhale, bending. Inhale, rise. Opposite side. Back up to center. Right arm reaches, left arm comes down. So fully extend through the right arm. Make yourself as long as you can. Inhale, opposite side. Reaching. Beautiful. Inhale to extended mounted. Exhale to forward fold. Beautiful. Bend your knees a lot. Allow the head and the crown to come down toward the earth. Just go ahead, shimmy from side to side, and cross with the elbows if you like. Release any tension from the neck and shoulders. Good. Hands come down to frame the foot back to forward fold. Extend through the hamstrings, back of the legs a little bit more. Lengthening out. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. And hands come down through the heart. Back to mountain. Coming again, inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway to half back, lengthening through hamstrings, arms, and spine. Just looking over the edge of your mat. Exhale, come back down to your forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands come back down through the heart. Come back to mountain. Beautiful, big breath in. Out and fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, let it all go. Right leg steps back, long lunge. We'll take a knee. Inhale, arms rise above the head. Beautiful. Go ahead, sink the hips in. Good. We'll take 3 breaths here. Toe can be tucked in the back or flat, up to you, wherever you're comfortable. Beautiful. We'll bring both hands to the instep, pressing up through the toes in the back into a runner's lunge. Good. Long through the spine. So think of a long line from the tip of the crown of your head all the way down through your heel. So get your body as long as you can here. Beautiful. Little challenge. Stay lifted into a crescent lunge. Hands come down to frame the foot. We'll step back into a down dog. Go ahead and walk your dog, pedaling out through the heels. Coming into stillness. And then take your eye gaze up through your hands and make your way to the top of your mat. Back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. And bring the hands down through the heart. Coming back to mountain. Good, big breath in. Out and dive. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, let it all go. Left leg goes back for that long lunge. Take a knee. Inhale, arms rise. Good, 3 big breaths here. Sink those hips. With this exhale, hands come down to the instep. Toe tucks from behind and pressing through that back heel. Runner's lunge. Good, long through the spine, all the way through the back heel. Your challenge to come up to crescent lunge with an inhale. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step back for down dog. Good, go ahead, walk your dog. Take your eye gaze up between the hands, tiptoe all the way up. Back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. And exhale down through the heart. Beautiful, we're gonna pick up the pace a bit. Inhale, arms rise and reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, let it go. Stepping back, right leg, long lunge, coming into crescent lunge with your inhale. Exhale, coming into warrior 2. Good, knee stacks right over top of front ankle, arms are long and strong, eye gaze over the middle fingers. Good, come a bit deeper. Pull the hips in and under, and then stack the shoulders right over top the hips. So a lot of people in warrior 2 want to be here. You want to come back and stack those shoulders right over top of your hips. Good, 2 more breaths. Release the back heel, back to crescent lunge. Hands come down to frame the foot. Stepping back, down dog. From down dog, run through a vinyasa flow, hang out here, or child's pose, whatever works for you today. We'll all meet in down dog and make our way to the top of our mat. Back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands come down through the heart. And we meet back in mountain. Good, same sequence, opposite side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale and let it go. Stepping back, left leg, long lunge. Inhale and rise. Beautiful, revolve that heel down and open up. Nice long arms. Big bend on that front knee. Stacked right over top the front ankle. Engage shoulder blades in the back. Tucking under. Coming back, crescent lunge. Hands come down to frame the foot. Stepping back, down dog. Go ahead, move through your vinyasa flow or hang out in down dog or child's pose. We'll all find our way to down dog and take a walk to the top of our mat. Exhale, reverse swan dive and rise. And bring those hands down through the heart. Coming back, mountain. Beautiful big breath in. out and fold. Inhale and rise. Exhale, let it go. Step that right leg back, long lunge. Coming up to crescent lunge. Open up for warrior two. Beautiful. We'll move into side angle from here. So elbow comes down to that knee. And then reach that opposite arm long. So one long line here from fingertips all the way down to that heel. If you would like a little bit more of a challenge, take that hand, or that elbow rather, that's on your knee, and come down and let your hand meet the earth. Beautiful. We'll revolve that hand back and behind, opening up even more toward the sky. If you're comfortable with a bind here, you can go ahead and do so. Coming back up to an extended angle. Back to two. Release the back heel. Crescent lunge. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step back for down dog. And go ahead, pick the option that's right for you. We'll all meet in down dog and make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands come down through the heart. Back to mountain. Beautiful, same sequence, opposite side. Inhale and arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let it go. Left leg back, long lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Revolve down, warrior two. Nice and long here. Elbow comes down to the knee. Opposite arm reaches. Good, continue sinking in. If you want more, come down closer to the earth. Come back to meet the knee. Revolve that arm open. Take that arm back and behind. If you would like to go for the bind here, go ahead and do so. Beautiful, release your bind. Come back to an extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Release the heel for crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down, windmill. Step back, down dog. Go ahead and roll through or hang out. We'll all meet in down dog and make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise. And bring the hands down to the heart. Beautiful, let's all come down and take a seat. So we're going to come down cross-legged and release the shoulders down away from the ears as much as you can, actively pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Good. We'll give a few rolls through the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. We're going to take eagle arms here. So bring your arms out nice and wide and hook the right arm underneath the left. Beautiful. Take the fingertips up and then move them down toward the chest. Fingertips rise up to the sky. And then elbows with the exhale come down toward the chest. One more time. Inhale, arms rise up to the sky. And exhale, elbows down to the belly. Beautiful. Release the hands. Roll out through the wrists. We're going to move on to the opposite side. Bring the arms out nice and long. Left under right. Opposite side. Beautiful. Rising up, inhale. Fingertips move up to the sky. Exhale, bring them down. Good. See how far you can move the hands. Rising up. Then drawing the elbows in toward the chest. You should feel a great stretch through your back. Exhale, moving down to the chest. Hang out here for a moment. Release hands, roll out through wrists. Beautiful, roll out through shoulders. Any way that feels good to you. We're going to move into our half lotus. Now I'll take you through a modified half lotus. So bringing right leg on top of left. Then you can scoot your hips up toward your bottom and tuck under. So if this doesn't quite work out for you, stay here. Stay in a seated position. You don't have to necessarily tuck that leg under if that doesn't work. So good. Finding what works for you and then coming into that posture and connecting with the breath. Beautiful. Just begin to slow the breath down. Breathing in and breathing out. With the inhale, allow the spine to grow tall. Exhale, allow the shoulders to melt down away from the ears. With that exhale, we're going to allow ourselves to release any tension that we may be feeling in that hip. Just exhale and let it go. As you inhale, inhale space into your hip. So allow that in-breath to create space. And on the exhale, allow the muscles to let go. Just initiating the thought, the body will follow. If you like, you can take this a little bit deeper. Your next exhale, begin to hinge hip forward. You will feel the stretch begin to intensify. Again, use that exhale to soften and release. Final exhale. And with this inhale, begin walking back up. Beautiful. Release. Roll out through the ankles. Shake out the legs. And we will set up for half lotus on the opposite side. So bring that leg up. Again, you will find that one hip is probably tighter than the other. So if you need to take the modification on this side, please feel free to go ahead and do so. If not, come into a posture that's comfortable for you. Release shoulders down, away from the ears. We'll realign with the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and create that space. And exhale, let go, soften, release. It's 10:30 a.m. Begin to hinge hip forward. Inhale, rise up and out. Beautiful. We'll come down to our backs. You can roll like a ball if you like. Then come all the way down. Allow the legs to come out long. Moving into whatever posture you would like for meditation. Just realigning and reconnecting with the breath. Ride the wave of the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Allow yourself to let go. Coming back, physical body, small movements, fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. Draw the knees up into the chest and over to the right side of the body. On your own time, make your way up to a seated posture. Cleansing breath in to close our practice. And exhale down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today.